What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Man, I gotta get out of this location I'm at. I don't even want to stream here, man. I went 2 days without the internet here. I'm a ways away from Bangkok, man. The internet just be cutting out. I went 2 days without the internet. I went a half a day without electricity. Not a good week. But I'm here to talk about some real stuff. First of all, I know it's real late in America. Let's see who I got in the building. Magnum, Malcolm Luther King, Terrell Moses. What's up with y'all? Yo, all right, let's get straight to it. Let me turn this. I don't care how many. Make sure I'm gonna put my second page up. I'm gonna probably put this on my second. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a hold of this online stuff, man. Let me go ahead and do this little Moxy talk. I'm getting a hold of this online stuff. What do I mean? When something happens, if you're that type of content creator, what they do is they take stuff and they automatically, even I try to do it sometimes. They take and they automatically relate it to something because it look a certain type of way. So in case you ain't been knowing what we talking about, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all done already found out that Eric Adams is indicted. First thing everybody doing is bunching him together with Diddy. Maybe at some point we'll find out there's something there. I don't think that there's something there. I think y'all already know where I'm going with it from the thumbnail. I have to do more research on this. First of all, I want to say, what a bad day. What a bad day for black people, man. Bad. To be honest with you, this is a bad day for New York. This is a horrible day for this is a crazy year for New York, man. Like look at all the cases that they just got going on. Just this last 2 years. The New York Federal District, they got Donald Trump. I think they got 2 cases on Donald Trump. They got Eric Adams now, and they got P. Diddy. Them boys is busy, man. Them boys is busy. You say he just got thirsty and had New York Police Department extorting businesses. We don't get into all that. It's some New Yorkers. Maybe I ain't got enough people in here right now, but it's some New Yorkers out there that probably would say I'm not a New Yorker. I've lived in New York a total of 7 years of my life. So the ones that were born in New York City, you're not a New Yorker or whatever. To y'all out there though, I'm a New Yorker, and I was currently looking for a job to come back to New York City. I don't know, man. That city's in shambles, man. It sounds like it's not the same New York I left. A year and a half ago? I'm trying to go back now. It got to the point where I called. I'm not making enough on YouTube to be living in New York. I don't really want roommates. I called the white boys. I called my white friends to help me get a job. Man, they got me on the phone with somebody in half a day. I don't know if I got that job, but I've been looking for a job in New York. I don't even know if I want to come back. Trending with shares. What's up with you? For those y'all ain't seen it, I'm gonna explain something to y'all. But damn, this is a bad day for New York. This is a bad day for New York. Let's get into it. I got to be fair to people that may not know. I actually was up. Y'all was asleep. I was up when they cracked this story, but I didn't have the internet. I didn't have the internet, so I couldn't go live. But I could have went live when they cracked it. But we here now. New York City mayor charged with taking bribes and illegal campaign funds. An indictment in Ville alleges Adams sought and accepted illegal campaign funds over 100,000 in luxury travel benefits from Turkish businessmen and an official seeking to gain his influence. Adams is a former police officer who was elected to lead the most. Let's get down to the real part. Ex New Yorkers. I will say one thing about New York rather than other cities. New York is more of a common man place, believe it or not. Meaning that in other cities, It's probably over for him in New York too. But in other cities, it will be like, we're not even gonna listen to you. New York will actually listen to you. I look, God gonna destroy that city one day. It might be Putin that destroy that city one day. But I love New York. That's one of the reasons why I love New York. But will actually listen to you. Um, but he got indicted. Uh, since I've been alive, I I'm pretty sure there's more people that beat the feds. Since I've been alive, I've only seen two and a half cases beat the feds. Like I said, I don't be in a lot of the I guess you would say common suburban news and politics. I'm more in major US politics and in our community. So I'm pretty sure, the white suburbans probably got other names that I don't know. But as far as our community, all I know is Irv Gotti beat him. Um, who else beat him? DJ Drama. DJ Drama. I don't know how DJ Drama beat him, man. I don't know how DJ Drama beat him. Um, and I say two and a half. I say Trump. And the reason why I say Trump is Trump cheated. He actually lost his case, but he got the Supreme Court to overturn it. So he's not going to be doing no time for that. At least the New York one, he's not going to be doing no time for that. They should go after Clarence Thomas for all the gifts he received. Okay, now let's talk about this. Because I know what I'm noticing is that all this is an echo chamber. Most of y'all are in echo chambers. Y'all only hear what y'all want to hear. You know, that's why I'm gonna keep cultivating my page to just, even if it's stuff that I disagree with, if it's the truth, then it's the truth. All right. And what I'm saying is it's hard to be fair online because everybody wants you to pick a side. I do pick a side. I pick the side of the truth. And the truth of the matter is, um, more than likely, let's get to all this. More than likely, I would like to say he probably got some foul stuff going on. I haven't even seen any of the evidence. There's probably some foul stuff going on. I don't want it to sound like I'm taking up for the guy because I don't have no dog in this fight. Though I do like Eric Adams. I like to support my own. I like to have a reasonable doubt for my own because um, no one else will. That's just me though. I like to have a reasonable doubt for my people that are like me that come from my tribe because no one else will, you know. But he probably got some foul stuff going on. But here's the thing about it, and here's the thing about politics, period. The shit is like an NFL game. It's like NFL game. What do I mean by that? If you really watch football, right? Let me tell you how they cheat in football. This is how they cheat in football. Every play, you cannot convince me. You cannot show me an NFL play. Hold on, ladies. I'm just doing a little bit of sports analogy. You cannot show me an NFL play, not one play, where something illegal don't happen. Somebody grabbing something. What do they say? They say defensive backs and receivers aren't supposed to be touching each other past 5 yards, right? You be seeing them running down the field, holding on to each other, holding on to each other. Sometimes they throw the flag, sometimes they don't. That's how they cheat in the NFL. That's how refs control the game in the NFL because they decide what play they want to throw a flag on. I'll I'll give you a good one next. I'll give you a good example next for the y'all football fans. It's perfect one is the one with the Chiefs, right? What game was that? Was that the Chiefs and the Ravens? No, it wasn't the Chiefs and the Ravens. But last week the Chiefs had a play on the last drive where they called offensive when they called a pass interference, defensive pass interference. This week, right? They did it to somebody else and they didn't call it. That's how they cheat. And that's how these politics are, right? A lot of these people got foul stuff going on, but they decide when they want to throw the flag. Let's go to his response first. Man, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have went live. Look, I got this weird ass video that I'm gonna finish in the next 24 hours on P. Diddy. It was gonna be longer. Yeah, Chief versus the Falcons. He got it. It reminds me of Kwame Kilpatrick. I don't know. I can't comment on that part because I haven't seen the details of it. Kwame Kilpatrick was going wild. So far, I don't know, man. I can't comment on stuff that it's ignorant to comment on stuff that I don't know. I haven't seen his full indictments. I just know Kwame Kill. I can see how it reminds you of that because they both was the mayor, but Kwame Kilpatrick was going crazy. It was like he was doing it like there just ain't no such thing as anybody watching. Like, I don't think Eric Adams was moving like that. For what he said is he was like, they said he was meeting with Turkish officials. What it seemed like he did, and I'm just judging off of the little stuff that I read. What it seemed like he did in what they are saying is that he knew he was going to run for president. So before he even, or not president, mayor, it is close to the presidential. It's the closest mayor job to the president job because New York City's big and it's tough to run. It's the toughest job in America. I think it's just as tough as the president's job. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna say the president's job is tougher because you're working with all those world leaders. But I'm gonna, in my opinion, I think it's probably like one of the top 10 uh, um, toughest jobs to have in America. As New York City mayor. But this is why I wanted to say. I don't know. What they're trying to say is he knew that he was going to be mayor, so he was meeting with officials before he was even doing it. I don't know how that's going to connect the dots in court. Once again, I haven't saw their evidence, but they likely doing the same thing to Puffy. And what I mean is, people could be wrong, right? And people could be corrupt. But it seems like the way they go after them and they catch them is corrupt. Once again, I'm not taking up for any of these folks, especially Puffy. There's no reason for me to take up with Puffy, but it is true when you kind of look at the case. They're like charging this man with, I guess you wouldn't say pimping and freak offs, right? Not saying that he ain't foul, but when somebody's foul, you're supposed to easily be able to go and get him. You're not supposed to have to try to connect these dots all the way over there. They said they did the same thing to Al Capone. They couldn't get Al Capone, so what they do? You didn't pay tax.
Hey, black.
Oh, that's the wrong one. You ain't pay taxes. Hold on. He sound like Bishop Whitehead. He sounds like, and that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if I should say this because I'm 100% sure other content creators watch my lives. One of them probably gonna beat me to the video because I ain't finished with this Puffy video. But he sound like Bishop Whitehead.
New Yorkers. It is now my belief that the federal government intends to charge me with crimes. If so, these charges will be entirely false, based on lies. But they would not be surprising. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target. And a target I became. For months, leaks and rumors have been aimed at me in an attempt to undermine my credibility and paint me as guilty. Just this past week, they searched the home of our new police commissioner, looking for documents from 20 years ago, just 1 week after he joined my administration. Enough. I will fight these injustices with every ounce of my strength and my spirit.
Hey, brother, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Because your help, you went against your help. This dude, he went against his help, right? Y'all might have heard this before. I don't know. I'll be on YouTube every day. I've been trying to finish this Puffy video or whatever. I haven't been on YouTube since so I don't know what other content creators are saying. That's what I usually do. I try to make sure I add something that other content creators are saying. I didn't have the time to do it today, so I don't know. But I know people are talking. There was someone talking about what he was saying about immigration. It goes far past that. I don't want to say he turned on Biden. Biden and them turned on him. And they use him as a stepping stool. They came in talking all this stuff about letting people in with immigration. And he was one of the people, the main people doing it. Literally telling people to come in, come over the border. What happened is that Texas governor fucked him up. Abbott, the professor, I call him Professor X. Let me shut my mouth, man, because the white people get real sensitive. I just got finished with TD Jakes. TD Jakes struck about 6 videos on my page, man. I got something for them. But anyway, Professor X said, all right, y'all, and I see this both sides, but y'all know them PFDs, when them PFDs getting their feelings, it's a wrap. He got his feelings, right? So what he said is, okay, once again, I get it. He shouldn't have to deal with them literally telling immigrants to come over here. We'll figure it out when you get here. Literally telling people that, right? So he's like, okay, since y'all sending them all over here, I'm going to take them and send them to sanctuary cities. And that's what he did. But the problem with that is he was doing it to black. Man, I could go and break down all of this, man. Shug Knight spoke on TD. I got to go find that. I got to go, man. I might have 2 videos coming out tomorrow. Listen, Emma, if you on Instagram, hit me on my Instagram with any information you got on that, man. Because I vow anything on TD Jakes that's coming out there, send it my way. Send it my way. I got personal beef with them. They not even going, 53,000 ain't that big to me, y'all. I ain't small, but I ain't super happy with that. That ain't where we trying to land. We trying to get 500,000 one day and all that. This small compared to what we going to. They attacking me. They're not even attacking these big pages that went on him. I don't know what it is with them, but I know I won't silence. So anything about TD Jakes, please send it to me on Instagram. Well, anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. He was one of the main people that was, matter of fact, why sit here and just tell y'all? Let me see if I can find this real quick. I'm not a good finding stuff right on the spot. Let me see. I shouldn't have did this live stream. I should have made a video about it. If I decide to make a video about it, I'm gonna need y'all to watch it anyway. Eric Adams on. I did watch DJ Academics talk about it, but I don't expect no disrespect to him. I don't expect him. I listen to him on rap shit. I don't listen to him on nothing political. He pretty much would tell you he don't know none of that shit. Plus, he's younger than me. I'm not listening to no offense, I'm not listening to no younger nigga on me about no politics. They don't be knowing what's going on because politics, the way politics move, is more of what has happened in the past than what is going to happen. That's a lot of politics, and a lot of them don't know what happened in the past. They just know what happened since Obama been president, right? Let me see if I can find this. Damn, they putting up all the videos, the new ones, man. He was pretty much praising illegal immigration, not immigration, illegal immigration. He was doing a lot of things that we had talked about that we disagree with. He was giving them stipends, all kinds of stuff. Same thing they doing in LA, right? But this is the thing with Eric Adams. Eric Adams was following what Biden and them was telling him. That's what he was doing. He was actually going along with it, right? I see that you follow me. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate that. Abbott fucked a lot of shit up. He was putting them on buses and sending them to cities with the black mayors. Matter of fact, Eric Adams might have been the one that talked about that. Eric Adams against Abbott. Man, you just type up his name, all you see is federal charges. I'm putting in Texas governor. Eric Adams talks about Texas governor. Nope, indictment charges. Man, they control all this shit. They control all this shit. We in 1984, y'all. Okay, no. I put Eric Adams, Texas governor. They said, man, fuck your search. Eric Adams federal charges. Yo. Let me see if I can filter it, make it go from 6 months ago. Damn. This year. Let's do that one. No, he just said no results found. If you don't want to hear about federal indictment charges, we're not showing you what you really need to see. Hold on. Well, anyway, he started getting mad about it. Let me go back to him in a second. Let me finish his speech. He started getting mad about it, right? So he actually started talking against Joe Biden and all of them. Like, I don't have the funds to take in all these immigrants. And he started tearing the city up. Now, I'm going to be real with you. When he came in office, the city was getting tore up. When he came in office, it was already a wreck. De Blasio was a super liberal, soft dude. He the one that really fucked New York City up. He was like that dude that like super soft, big white dude, man. He was like that dude that Harris is married to, right? Very how can I say this? Super liberal, very passive. What's the best way to describe him? Soft-handed, slow to react. Those are the last things that you can be to be the New York City mayor. That's why I ain't gonna lie to you. New York City mayor is probably the best job to prepare to run for president. You have to be tough to be New York City mayor. When the city fights you and you have to fight back, and they don't respect you unless you fight back. But they gonna fight you. The moment you get in office, they gonna fight you. Anywhere you at in the city, they be sitting there looking at the logs where you gonna be at the city. They'll show up to where you at. They'll cuss you the fuck out, and they don't respect you if you don't fight back. It's almost like the battle rap community. That's where battle rap was birthed at in New York City. But it's just like the battle rap community. The moment you get in there, it's fuck you. What are you gonna do? You'll be married for 12 hours. Look at this shit. You haven't changed anything. It's like, nigga, I only been married for 12 hours. But they don't respect you unless you fight back. So that's what de Blasio was. De Blasio was a big ass bitch. That's what he was, right? That city, it really became Gotham. It's Gotham now. But then when he became the mayor, that's when COVID shit happened, right? It was already a mess. So then he said New York City is a gang. He said, see that's fucked up. That's fucked up. All them, they all corrupt, man. They all corrupt. He said there's probably some truth to that. There's probably some truth to that. But look, go back to New York City now. You're not about to get me robbed or shot or anything there. But now the whole thing with the COVID shit, a lot of people don't like him about first of all, the COVID mechanisms was more a state thing, but he did his things for the city. I'm telling y'all the reasons why I actually like the dude. The shit that he did with COVID actually affected me. Fun fact, I moved out of New York City because of that. I moved to Jersey City because of that. I stayed 10 minutes away from downtown Manhattan. I actually like my stay in Jersey City. To be honest with you, that's probably where I'm going to move back to. City's just too much. I done got too old, all that constant moving and traffic and all that. I kind of like it to go into that shit and then go home. I lived on a block that was nothing but white people. It just me. I kind of like the block I live on in Jersey City. It's probably done doubled now. It's been a year and a half. Probably done doubled, right? But anyway, the shit that he did with COVID, you have to be extra strict on that stuff in New York City. It's the most people in America go there. It's an international city. People come from all over the world. It entered the country through New York City, right? Anyway, but I think the man had it kind of rough. First of all, he's done as the mayor of New York. He's done. Let me let him finish. Let me let him finish. That's the next thing we got to get to.
If I'm charged, I know I am innocent. I will request an immediate trials so the New Yorkers can hear the truth. New Yorkers know my story. They know where I come from. I have been fighting injustice my entire life. That fight has continued as your mayor. Despite our pleas, when the federal government did nothing as its broken immigration policy.
He going in on the immigration. Brother, you about to do time. You're about to do time. Now, I don't know who his lawyer is. Like I said, I've seen the feds be beat. Look, I've seen the feds be beat by a mixtape DJ. DJ Drama beat the feds. So I'm not going to call him unbeatable. But you going at the highest seat. This is Eric Adams versus Joe Biden. And you're not going to win that. You're the way you could win that if you were in with the Republicans, because Donald Trump may become president. You're not in there with them either. You have to make a serious move right now that would just make you look way worse. And I have to do more research. I might have a video out of this. I have to do more research because I think I read he's been moving more moderate the last 6 months. But I still think you've done the bidding of the Democrats way too much to get help from the Republicans, because we know as black people, fuck all this Donald Trump shit. I'm tired of hearing, oh man, we seen how the feds can be with Donald Trump. Man, fuck all that. They've been like that with us. Now they like that with Donald Trump, and certain people want to complain, but they've been like that with us. They've been legally tapping our phones, doing shit like that, putting it on drug dealers, but been doing illegal shit way before 9/11. They was doing that to us. They test shit out illegally on us first, right? But they're using the law as a weapon. That is the truth. They're using the law as a weapon. But yeah, he going in. They're gonna play this as a sentencing. They're gonna play this as a sentencing if you don't get the right help.
Continued as your mayor. Despite our pleas, when the federal government did nothing as its broken immigration policies overloaded our shelter system with no relief, I put the people of New York before party and politics. Now, if I am charged, many may say I should resign because I cannot manage the city while fighting the case. I can also understand how everyday New Yorkers will be concerned that I cannot do my job while I face accusation. But I have been facing these lies for months.
He is right about that. I heard it in passing. They just said it in passing. They were like, the federal government has been investigating Eric Adams. I've heard it a few times. They didn't make it a big deal until the feds actually indicted him, but they mentioned it a few times. Brother, good luck. Good luck traveling around New York. They're gonna follow you everywhere you go. Y'all talking about trolls. Y'all don't know the half of it as far as New York City. Being in a situation where he ain't nowhere he gonna be able to go. They're going to follow this man. They're going to heckle this man. He's going to have to roll with police everywhere. Everywhere. AOC was... And I don't really fuck with AOC. What's up with you, by the way, Black Lives? I don't share the same values. When she first presented herself, I was sort of on her side. I don't fuck with her. I don't... Then her big burly ass her husband is like de Blasio. That's how her de Blasio was. It was like her husband. But yeah, AOC is trying to be president one day, and yeah, I'll say whatever I can to speak against her ever becoming president. Unfairly, I hope the citizens stand with this man. I'm going to tell you, I don't think New York is going to stand with him. Certain people, such as myself, will, but there's a New York goes through trends. They go. What I mean is, they'll have like a bad decade, and then it'll be a great decade. You go to New York and talk to New Yorkers, they tell you, oh, the 70s were horrible for us, and then they'll talk about the 80s, and they like talking about the 2010s, or they started recovering around the 2010s after 9/11. 9/11 took the city down. I was there for COVID. I ain't never seen that city like that. And if I was smart, what I should have did during COVID is I should have walked around New York City and just recorded, because I don't think we're ever going to see New York City like that. But what I'm trying to say is there's a huge unease. I haven't been there in what? It's been about a year. Once again, I'm trying to go back right now as we speak. But the last time I was there about a year ago, you can feel it in the air. There's an unease there, meaning that the city's been fucked up for a long time, like a long time. And I don't think they're going to have his back. I don't, because it's been fucked up too long. They're tired. Like, he was the answer for de Blasio, right? And then now you got him coming in here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have his back. He said it only takes a cheeseburger. Only takes a cheeseburger and a sweet tea to get a grand jury to indict somebody. He said New York City didn't shoot at Trump when he get there. Can't say that about the suburbs. New York City is one of the, this might sound crazy to y'all, but it's the truth. When it comes to them, politicians, New York City is one of the safest places you could be at for them. For them. They got cameras everywhere, man. I'm going to say New York City, D.C., New York is not the place where you're going to go and shoot somebody and get away with it. I tell you what they did, a dude did do in New York City, and he died. Trump went there for his case, and the dude set himself up on fire in front of the courthouse and died. That is, nigga, New York. I can't get to you. I'm going to kill myself in front of everybody. That's New York. You're not touching no politician in New York City. Period. I don't know what you're talking about. Balcony said it's bursted at the seams. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I probably should even put that up.
Since I began to speak out for all of you and their investigation started, yet the city has continued to improve. Make no mistake, you elected me to lead this city, and lead it I will. I humbly ask for your prayers and your patience as we see this through. God bless you, and God bless the city of New York. Thank you.
Damn, bro. Now look, he's one of our own. Twitter half the time now. He's not a tether. You know, I follow Tariq Nasheed, and I saw Tariq Nasheed talking about him. Then all his little fans. And look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep reiterating.
And now to an
because I feel like I was going
crime, blasphemous on Long Island.
I'm of course, I'm FBA by lineage. I'm not a part of that FBA political party and all that. Yo, when you say something that they don't like, the first thing that they say, they don't even know your history or know nothing. They just go, "You're a teether." This dude, or tether, whatever the fuck. This dude, this man's family is American born, man. His family's from down south. This is one of our own. But let's get to this. It's the point I wanted to make. I'm doing this whole 6-month thing. Okay. At some point, y'all already see I'm cutting down now, and I don't like it, but I'm cutting down now. But at some point, I'm going to stop doing lives on this page. This shit messes up my uploads. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm right now. Maybe one day they'll fix it, but I'm want to do all my lives on my backup page. Trying to get a brand deal, so I ain't got to go back to work for these white folks. I might have to, but if I want to get a brand deal, I can't be on here saying some of the stuff that I'm saying. I'm not going to stop talking like this. I'm trying to move everything to my second page. I ain't trying to. I'm going to move everything to my second page and have that be my live page. More than likely, I'm going to take this video down when it's done, and I'm going to put it on my second page. I'm going to be reiterating this for 6 months. All right. I'm only 200 subs away from being monetized. It's 500 now to get monetized. I'm only 200 subs away from getting monetized on my backup page. So if you like my live streams, please follow my backup page. It's the link right there. He said they pretend the cameras don't work in the project. He said that teether word is thrown. Yeah, y'all remember when I said I tore the ass up. Pause. Fuck all that pause shit. But I tore him up. You remember they was like, he a teether. Oh, they biggest ones is a teether or something with fleeing. You're a teether or tether or whatever. You're a tether. And if you're a tether in America, you fled. But then if you're American and you're not in America, you also fled. So they just take Tariq Nasheed's talking points and don't even use them correctly. I'll rip through all of that shit. Half these motherfuckers aren't even doing anything because they said, oh, you left America and you fleeing. Well, what the fuck are you doing to fight back? You just doing, all you doing is watching Tariq Nasheed video. I'm putting in more work from the motherfuckers in America watching Tariq Nasheed videos. But not to get off point, they throw that word around for anybody to disagree with, and it's stupid. And it makes the whole cause look dumb. So I thought it was crypto. Let me see. Now, this is why I started off this by saying they probably got something on him. This is his buddy. They are buddies, right? Scamming niggas. Now, get this shit off my screen. They scamming niggas, right? The Bling Bishop was sentenced Monday to 9 years in prison after being convicted. Okay. He was found guilty of 2 counts of wire fraud. Now, let me go back. Oh, shit. I'm just reading something else that I did not know. No, let's go back, though. Let's go back. Yeah, he friends with Bishop Whitehead. I mean, it ain't good to judge somebody off of who they hang with, but you judge somebody off of who they hang with. If I came on here with a lady boy, what would y'all say about me? Like, you judge people by who they hang with. It says, I hate to do it, but you judge people by who they hang with. Okay, here we go. First of all, he will not be mayor that long. I just read something I didn't know. Kathy Hochul can take him away from being mayor. So he probably got less than a month. But hold on. Kathy Hochul has the power to remove the mayor from the post. I'm going to take my time I need to review this indictment. I'll be surprised if she let him keep his post. First of all, damn, it's fucked up. I'm just going to say he probably don't need to be mayor right now. I don't know who's second in command. But yeah, I feel sorry for him. Let's go to this. What does he be? Foreign bribes and flights. Abuse of power, illegal gifts. 100,000 from Turkish citizens. So he's believed to sought favors from the mayor, skirting safety regulations, opened a consulate in New York. So what Eric Adams is saying is that this stuff happened years ago, before he even ran for president. Beginning in 2016. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I'm already seeing cases of reaching. That's 8 years ago, right? He was not running for post or anything like that, right? So they're saying he did this in preparation to become mayor. You're going to have to prove that, man. And I don't know, man. It's just like, I think what Terrell said, man. You give somebody a cheeseburger in there, they can make 2 + 2 = 6. I'm just going to say this. For a mayor of New York City and for something this serious, I'm just going to say this. $100,000 is not a lot. I'm just going to say it. It looks, we don't know all the details. It looks illegal, right? I mean, if he becomes mayor, what, 4 years from there, he became mayor, right? Like 4 years after that. Could he possibly been doing this knowing that one day he was going to be in position? I know he was a councilman before that in New York City, right? That's not all that much power. It's possible, but I think that is reaching. I think that is reaching. And it's coming at a time where, like you saw the speech that he did, he tired of immigration. They set him up. They set him up. I'm just going to say, they set this man up. And I'm not going to really say, okay, set him up is not the good word. They put him in a bad position and he didn't want to fall on the sword. Some of y'all know what falling on the sword is. They put him on a bad position and he don't want to fall on the sword. Didn't read the rule book. Now, this is what I want to get to. See, what is the wire fraud charge? Same thing as Bishop Whitehead. And guess what? I'm pretty sure you can't do this you can't put this part of your evidence. But your closing remarks, I'm almost 100% sure the prosecutor's closing remarks, they're going to bring up Bishop Whitehead. They're going to be like, look at his friends. And they're going to put up a picture of him and Bishop Whitehead. You are part of the same people that gave his friend 9 years for some similar charges. They've been knowing each other for 20 years. You know how the white bitches like to talk in court.
Nasty.
He got off script. He got off script. As a person that moved from New York City, I needed a break from that shit. It's too expensive. I probably shouldn't move back there, but I don't know where. Shit, I might go to my mama's house for a month and then leave again. New York is the only place I want to live at, folks, in America. It's my favorite city in the world. Shit, they telling me shit done doubled since I left. I left making $150,000, and I was starting to feel squeezed, right? You telling me shit done double? I don't know, man. I don't know. But this is what I'm talking about. The wire fraud charges, right? Now, when they sentenced Bishop Lamont, that was the first time I heard that they was also investigating him. I want to put this together. This has nothing to do with Puffy. This has nothing to do with Puffy. This got something to do with Bishop Whitehead. Not only that, the main reason why I'm going to say he probably got the reason why I'm going to say they're probably going to catch him. They're probably going to sentence him. You're probably going to find him guilty. Is that before they started investigating him, they started investigating all these people. I think they sentenced somebody underneath him already. Somebody been found guilty underneath him. I'm not quick to say there's a whole operation underneath you, brother. That somebody underneath you became the head of an operation without you knowing about it. I don't. First of all, that's weak. That's weak that you would be running a city and somebody underneath you got a whole illegal operation that you don't know nothing about. You should be first to cooperate, first to get on the stand. But I don't think that's the case here. Oh, somebody called him a teether. Right, right. They call him a teether. Hey, look, when all odds fail and a black person do something that you don't want to be held accountable for, because guess what? They hold us all accountable for each other, which is stupid. We're accountable for each other. This white bitch on my Facebook page, you know what she said? Block me. I don't give a fuck. This white bitch on my Facebook page, you know what she said? She said, who's worse? Who do you think is worse? Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, P. Diddy, or Bill Cosby? Now, it's quick to see what the PFD was doing there. You know what I put under there? Weinstein, Epstein, one of those folks with the last name Stein. We ain't got as much power as them, right? But when somebody black does or say something that you don't want to be held accountable for, or you don't want it to be, just call him a tether, whatever. I don't know. I don't know, but he's not. He's not. I guess we got to hold this. So they gave him wire fraud charges. So it says one of the charges in the indictment stems from allegations that Adams devised a scheme to obtain money by making false fraudulent pretenses in his dealings. Specifically, prosecutors claim that the money Adams obtained from Turkey allowed him to qualify for a public financing program that provides eligible political candidates with funds to match donations from New York City residents. As part of the initiative known as the Matching Funds Program, candidates are prohibited from accepting contributions from people who are not U.S. citizens or lawful residents. Now, you know what they do with major corporations on something like this? They make them pay the money back and they fine them and that's it. Basically, what they're saying, they're doing wire fraud is that he got funds from, this is what I'm going to repeat to you what I just read. Sounds like what I just read. He got funds from a Turkish person. And since this Turkish entity was not U.S. citizens and lawful residents, he was not eligible for funds to be matched from this program from New York City residents. But he made it sound like this Turkish entity was U.S. citizens. What? Just to make him eligible for this program. Now, look at this. They say he fraudulently obtained as much as $2,000.
Nasty.
Basically, he did this just so, I see what he did here. What they're alleging that he did is that he got this just so he could qualify to get funds from a program that gives eligible candidates. And I know, as somebody that used to do illegal shit, that the feds really don't put too much attention into shit unless it's $10,000, right? They said he obtained as much as $2,000 for this person. These are small amounts. So obviously he was doing this just to make it look like, allegedly, look like he qualified. Yo, this is so fucking small. Yo, not to toot my own horn, not to toot my own horn, because I rarely do that. But that NFL analogy, that football game analogy I gave y'all was spot on. This is petty, man. This is fucking petty. This is you ain't follow the rule book, nigga. That's what this is. That's what this is. This is fucking petty. This is petty. That's why he's upset like this. But brother, that's illegal, man. That NFL analogy I gave y'all was fire. Every play, there's something. They just decide when they want to call the shit. Yeah, they saying he got, first of all, look, we getting close to these elections. I'm going to come out and tell y'all, I don't know what y'all reading or what y'all think. Donald Trump is not guaranteed to win this. Donald Trump is not guaranteed to win this. And for those of y'all big time Trump fans, like, because I know there's some on my page, I'm not. He said and did something that can actually work against him. He said if he don't win this time, I think this was obvious, but I don't think he should have said this. He said if he don't win this time, he's finished, he's not running. Now, he's doing that to make sure everybody get up and vote for him. But also what he can do, the Dems may try to do whatever they can do to just finish him. I said that to say that his only chance of getting out of this, first of all, I think he's done as mayor. Kathy Hochul, she surprised me on some fronts, but Kathy Hochul is actually from where I'm originally from, which is bad. Kathy Hochul is from the Buffalo, New York area. And it's bad because it's it's still in the 50s. Buffalo, New York is still in the 50s, still segregated. White people and black people don't talk. I feel the difference when I go home from other places. And I don't like Buffalo, New York. I don't like being there. I just stick around my folks, and sticking around my folks in Buffalo is very dangerous. But they don't like black folks. Now, I might be wrong about her because she just gave East Buffalo, which is all black people, she gave them a $3 billion. So I like to tell the truth. That might be a setup because East Buffalo has been fucked up for a long time. A long time. I don't know where this broad got the money. As a person born and raised in East Buffalo, I was happy she got $3 billion for East Buffalo. But last time I was home was September, a year ago. And while I was home, I happened to look on the news and they were having neighborhood meetings on what to do with the $3 billion, right? So they showed a town hall meeting. East Buffalo, all black folks. I saw the town hall meeting on what their plans to do with $3 billion. And this is why I say it might be a setup. All white folks in the town hall meeting. Not one damn nigga in there. Anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all don't know Buffalo politics. I just had to get that out there. But I can't see her. They've been very tough on Kathy Hochul. I don't like half her moves. Buffalo loves her. She gave the Buffalo Bills, she gave them a brand new stadium. Didn't put it in the city of Buffalo. They didn't put it in the city of Buffalo because they know city of Buffalo is mostly black people. White people stay on the outskirts, right? They know most of them jobs would have went to black people. They told her to build the stadium downtown Buffalo. She didn't. She's putting it right across the street in Orchard Park where the white people are at. But the part that I really didn't like from it is that they're using state taxes for it. Man, the Palugas, the people that own the Buffalo Bills, they own the Sabres, they got billions of dollars. It's a fucking business. They were afraid they were going to take the Bills to Austin, Texas. So they built a whole new stadium on taxpayers' money. The business owners don't have to pay nothing. As a Buffalo Bill fan and as a person originally from Buffalo, they could have took their ass to Austin. We would have still rooted for them. They would have never shook the Buffalo. Everybody remember the Bills from the 4 Super Bowls. It would have been a hard time for them to ever shake the Buffalo Bills background, right? But to make us pay $500 million and they don't have to pay nothing, and they're going to push the ticket prices up, we're going to be paying for that stadium for the next 20 years. For the next 20 years. Anyway, I don't think she's going he's about to be done as mayor. He's about to be done as mayor. And I hate that that's the fact because it's going to be a long time before they get a black man in there again. He wasn't the first. It was what? 40, 50 years since New York City had a black mayor? It's going to be a long time. They about to get somebody in there like de Blasio again. Somebody real weak, branch under the nose. But anyway, I'm how long I done kept y'all? Because I know it's late for y'all. I gave y'all about an hour. Anyway, this is nitpicking. This is the same thing that they did to Trump. Now, I have to explain this every time because people lose their mind about the Trump shit. I don't give a fuck about no Stormy Daniels stuff. I don't care about that. That's a waste of my taxpayer money. I had to pay New York City a lot of money in taxes. Between the government and New York City, they was fucking my paychecks up, right? That was a waste of tax money. Well, actually, that's federal money. No, it's still my tax money. That's a waste of tax money, right? But they go on after him for these little funds that he was getting just to qualify for this program to get donations from New York City residents to run for mayor. So it says, what did Adams allegedly do in exchange? In exchange for campaign contributions and lavish travels, he alleged to have responded to a variety of concerns from Turkish nationals and at least one government official. In 2016, for example, the indictment claims that Adams was told that he would cut ties with a Turkish community center in Brooklyn after a Turkish official told him it was affiliated with a group hostile to the Turkish government. Okay. Now, see, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. That could be looked at as doing something for a friend. Easily. You want to know why? Because this is between two Turkish entities. And if I've done business with this guy and he's my friend, and you're telling me that these people have problems with the Turkish government, I don't know, man. That it depends on how. Let's continue reading. It depends on how he did this. It depends on how he did this. Like if the other Turkish entity was not in the wrong on anything, and then he put them in the wrong, okay, I don't like shit like that. That shit gets done to us as black people all the time. He cut ties. That means he cut affiliation, cut ties. Look, all right, this is the news. This is BBC. I purposely went on here. You know, I'm BBC, but the BBC also, you know, I trust them more than I trust any American news factions, right? So I'm looking at their words. He cut ties. That means friendships. Yeah, I know he wasn't the first man. I said 40 years. 35, that's close enough. He cut ties. To me, that don't cut ties. That just sounds like he just didn't fuck with them no more. I don't see what's wrong with that. He said the Turkish official also told him he could no longer associate with the center if he wanted to keep receiving support from the Turkish government. That's a tough one right there. Let's keep moving. In another instance in 2021, prosecutors alleged that Adams, at the behest of a Turkish diplomat, also pressured an official from New York's fire department to help make sure the Turkish consulate building was ready for a visit from the Turkish president without a fire inspection. That's something petty right there. That's something petty. But this is another thing. We don't know the backstories between this. I'm going to tell you how New York City can work out, right? The fire department could have been giving him a problem doing that. And he could have stepped right into that. Well, okay, then this has to be ready before the Turkish president's visit. So I'm just going to have it to where he can visit anyway without. This is a bunch of bullshit. This sounds like this is a bunch of bullshit. This sounds like this is a bunch of bullshit. Someone said it. I forgot. Let me see. It couldn't be that far back. Someone said the spectrum is being replaced. For whatever reason. I also want to put this in there because I did a video not too long ago about Jay-Z. Now all of a sudden I'm a Jay-Z fan. Like in that video I said Jay-Z's not going to go to jail because pretty much he's a rat. He's running with rats. So I'm a Jay-Z fan. Someone said that Jay-Z's paying me off. Yeah, like Jay-Z gonna pay me money in Thailand to call him a rat, right? People are online. But I'm also gonna say this, man. One of the most ignorant comments I'm saying, and no one has made this comment yet in the chat section today, is that God is exposing people. Let me tell you something about Caesar, man. God do run all of this, right? If he did have to intervene, he will intervene. This is not God, folks. It gets no more demonic than the U.S. political system. What did he say? I'm not making this a Christian live stream, but this is for those of y'all that know the word like I know the word. Let Caesars be Caesars. This is Caesar's system. The spectrum is being replaced is a fact. I don't know what the devil doing right now. I don't know what the devil doing. He moving demons around right now. That's what
Nasty.
This is not God's work at hand. This is demons on demons right here. You want to know how God worked with people like Puffy and stuff like that? This ain't me putting God's judgment on anybody. But let me tell you how God worked. Your baby come out blind. God don't work like Caesar. This is demon on demon right here. Look at this nigga right here, a Turkish official. He worked with this Turkish nigga. What's up with you and the Turks? What's up with you and the Turks, nigga? Like, this nigga doing deals with the Turkish people over here. All right, okay, let me tell the firehouse. Like, it's all petty shit. None of this is anything as a person that has given money from my tax. I'm very big on taxes. Look, I'm damn near broke right now. I ain't got no problem telling y'all this. You know, you want to know one of the main reasons why I'm broke right now? Man, half my savings I had to go and give to the IRS. I first started making $100,000 a year about 5 years ago. I didn't know what was going on. They had me on a 1099. The white HR lady did try to tell me, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. She did try to tell me. She said, oh, you're in the 1099. Be very careful of those taxes. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't listen to her because she did that nigga shit. She saw the look in my eyes. She said, okay, this is a nigga. He's not used to making this amount of money, I'm sure. Let me just tell his black ass real fast that he did watch about them taxes. That's how she said it. I caught it. And I'm like, yo, man, fuck this bitch. But she was right. That's my first year making 100,000. I didn't know what was going on. I saved some money, but I thought the money that I saved was going to be enough for taxes. I made $150,000 that year. I saved $10,000 for the taxes. Them niggas hit me with $50,000 bill. New York City and the feds. Yes, I do care about where my tax money go. None of this shit is worth my tax money. Is it corrupt? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this Turkish shit. None of this seems like anything that was setting the city back. It seemed like he had his own personal little shit going on that I'm going to tell you, me doing my research in front of y'all, I was told don't do this on live streams. I was told that by other YouTubers, but I actually like this shit. I actually like researching with y'all, right? But I ain't going to make this a habit. But me reading this with y'all, you know what I'm getting right here? I'm getting that this man did not have enough investors and donors to be able to run for president or for mayor. I keep saying president, but it reminds me of the presidency. First of all, it's 106 of y'all in here. Hit the like button. It's totally free. But you keep calling him Big E. But what I'm getting from this is that he didn't have enough money to run to be mayor. He didn't have enough people willing to invest, but he had the connections, right? So he positioned himself to be in position to run for mayor, ran for mayor, and actually won. And now he's looking out for the people that actually helped put him in position to run for mayor. This is what they do in politics all the time. I'm willing, anybody you can look up Pete Buttigieg. I'm pretty sure the Pete Butt guy doing the same thing. This is what they all do. This is what they all do. I haven't seen anything in any of this stuff as a former resident of New York. I haven't seen anything in any of this stuff that's like putting the city at risk or that's too corrupt, because they all corrupt. But damn, man, I mean, New York, it's a tough place, man. If you in the politics there, if you don't go with what they going with, they gonna get you out of there. They did the same thing to Cuomo. They Me Too Cuomo out of there. Out of there. And it's so messed up. You want to know how New York is? New York is different than any city in America. I'm gonna keep saying it. Every time I say it, I get more excited because I love that city. It's more different. That's why it works for me. That's why it works for me. For me, it's the most down-to-earth place I've been outside of down south. But down south, they don't like Yankees. It's the best place for me, right? New York want Cuomo to be governor again. After that shit, they want Cuomo to be governor again. Nowhere else in America something like that gonna happen. But New York sees through that bullshit. You funny. Cooking today, Black Light. You cooking today. You definitely cooking today. Look, I'm not against, like, I once again I was watching DJ Academic stream. He put up some shit about, I knew this guy was gonna go down when he was cool with the drill people. Look, man, I agree with what he did with the drill folks. If y'all saw that shit with him and Mano and all that, that was because he said, I'm taking drill music off the radio. He didn't even know what drill music was until he became mayor. When he became mayor and he found out what drill music was, and then he found out New York is known for this type of music, it's number one in the country in this type of music, he was like, oh, hell nah. I agree with what he did. Them niggas called him because he's from their neighborhood. And he sat down with them because they was trying to talk to him like, yo, don't take this shit off of the radio. New York is hot right now. But that was the worst way of being hot, man. That was the worst way of being hot. I don't think he went through with what he was talking about with the drill music shit, but I think he was on the right pace to do that. He said they don't care about brothers and sisters, anything. They moving on is political, not from a moral heart. Yeah, mostly none of them care about anybody, man. That's just politics. I agree he's been on railroad. Yeah, man. But I'll be honest with you. So far, the shit that I'm reading, let me shut up. Because who knows? I may run for mayor of Buffalo one day in 20 years. They'll pull up all this shit. So I've heard. That's how a lot of people get in office. Is some of the moves that he did, especially when you don't have the financial backing that other people have. Me personally, I just don't see. Does it sound corrupt? On a minimal basis. On a minimal basis. Let's look at these numbers, man. $2,000 as much as. That means that was the highest amount he got at $2,000, right? They said in theory, he can face a lengthy prison sentence for these charges. So they got Cuomo for his aide sitting on his lap, right? He got Cuomo, he's an Italian guy. That's how them Italians get down. That's how the women get down. He was in one of his aides' bed, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 in the morning, something like that. I'm pretty sure he forced his way in her bedroom at 5 in the morning. We all know how they get down with that. People still in New York still want him to be governor. They got him out of there, right? They got Trump for doing something that I think that he should have did. Okay, look, let me not speak too much. Niggas with money like that, that's what they do. And they wise be knowing what they do. I don't feel sorry about none of that. His wife know that he was doing stuff. She want to be with Trump. She want to live the life that she living, right? She knew that he was with prostitutes. She knew that. They're using this shit as a weapon. They're using it as a weapon. Now they got him, right? I might make that video about Pastor Whitehead or Bishop Whitehead because I don't know. So far, I haven't seen nobody mention him. The news is not even mentioning him. And they were like very good friends and they're being charged with something very similar. Wire fraud. Wire fraud. You said drill music sounded like it was created by, I mean, it's just very violent. It's Chicago. He must have been a corrupt officer too. Yeah, New York City full of corrupt officers, but that's just how New York get down. Look, I fucks with New York. You want to know what I like about New York? Like, okay, I'm in LA, right? I'm in Starbucks. The police come to Starbucks to get some coffee. The police are behind me. I actually called them out, right? I'm around Burbank. I don't really know where I'm at. I'm supposed to go to a job interview. I'm never going to forget this. I turn around and talk to the police behind me and ask them where this part of Burbank is. They both start clutching their gun. And they said, I don't know. I'm like, y'all Burbank cops. The Starbucks lady end up helping me. But I you know what I told them? I said, it's a reason why people like me and other people love it when y'all die. I said this to them in Starbucks. I said, I'm asking y'all for direction. Y'all clutching y'all gun. I wish the worst for y'all, officer. I said that to him in Starbucks. New York? Yo, you talk to a New York City officer like that, like you a bitch. I bet you ain't gonna take your badge off in 5 minutes. New York officer would be like, yo, hold this, Charlie. Nah. I'm gonna show him something. Like, yo, New York officers don't pay, right? But I'm gonna tell you like this. They only really give you a problem if you're really looking for one. Now, I have to be fair. I don't dress like them drill song niggas. You just walk around dressed like them, they gonna give you a problem. Do I still look young? Yeah, everybody still think I'm at my end of my 20s, early 30s, but I don't dress like them. If I went out and dressed like them, I probably would have more problems with them. But I can't tell you how many times I done had conversations with New York police officers and shit. I got pulled over last time in September. One of them pulled me over. You know what I mean? And I told him to his face, he pulled me over. I said, look, dogs, I got a rental car. You did all this because I got tags from Florida. This is from budget, man. Not only that, you were skeeting past people when you turn your lights off on the highway and I saw you. He looked at my license. He looked and saw the budget thing. He said, fair enough. How long you gonna be in New York, man? Where you came from? Thailand. I talked to Nick for 5 minutes about Thailand, man. I'm thinking about going over there, da-da-da-da-da-da. He didn't ask to look in the car or nothing like that. He literally legitimately had a conversation with me about Thailand, man. Was like, yo, you right, da-da-da-da-da. Got back in the car and took off. You ain't having no conversation like that with no LA cop. You know what I mean? Now, do they do foul shit? I'm pretty sure. But a lot of stuff y'all heard about New York police is off. And they have a tough job, too. I hate talking good for the police, but they have a very tough job. They have a very tough job. But anyways, the wire fraud alone carries 20 years. The bribery carries a maximum charge of 10 years. The shorter term, the charges are likely to imperil Adams' political future. Oh, he's finished. I will continue to do my job as mayor. He trying to save face, man. I feel sorry for the brother. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I feel sorry for him. He's finished. He's finished. Let you younger niggas look at this. Any of y'all younger niggas trying to become politicians, man, go by the script. Go by what they doing. I'm pretty sure you can find all kind of legal shit in all their backgrounds, right? His thing is, I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna be beating these charges. Just the way it looked. Just the people he was running around with. Bishop Lamont Whitehead from the get-go, that nigga look illegal. He just looked illegal. And I don't like judging people off of how they look. Like, he looked like he about to do something illegal. Like, shit he did in the church, having people rob him for the insurance shit, pulling up in Bentleys, and it's people that go too far. He went too far with the church money clowning and doing all that. He went too far. I don't think Eric Adams is like him, but you judge people off of who they hang with. And this man has an extensive background with him, right? So he'll probably get 2 years suspended sentence, no jail time. Let's talk about that real quick. What he gonna get is gonna be dependent on what he know. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how you work with them people. One of the things I learned, because I come from the keep it real era, right? With y'all, I keep it real. With people that don't look like me, I don't keep it real. I play whatever game that I see to be played with them. I don't care. It's not racist what I'm saying. It's just the way the world works. I tell you what, if I have to deal with one of you niggas in entertainment, I'm about to come back home. And of course, it's the go back on stage, do entertainment, right? Entertainment work the same way. I hate to say it. With my friends, yeah, I have a code with my friends in entertainment. Outside of my friends, I don't give a fuck about nobody in entertainment. You know, I had to be like this. You know why? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. And caring about them is actually a weakness, right? The point that I'm getting to, there was a point I was making with all of this. There was a point that I'm getting to with all of this. The people that don't look like me, oh, that's the point I was about to make. I'm sorry. The people that don't look like me, there is no code with them. I play whatever game that they want to play. The point to make, if I'm him, yes, I'm trying to tell everybody what I know. Point blank period. Look at what y'all doing to me. Kathy, you think I'm going to be quiet about those little donations that you taking? So the time that he going to get and what's going to happen to him is all going to be put on what information he's willing to give up. Point blank. Now, this ain't Puffy, right? This ain't Puffy. Puffy's on the other side. Puffy's the bag. Puffy the one getting shit on other people. That's them taking out their own trash. If it's true on what I gotta finish this Puffy video. I'm so tired of talking about this Puffy shit, but I gotta finish this video. I'm gonna tell you the video I'm doing now so y'all can look out for. I'm doing how Puffy became Xerxes, the Persian god, the branch under the nose dude. So that's the video I'm gonna have it for y'all tomorrow. It's gonna be long. I'm cutting it. I'm tired of it. I'm trying to figure it out. But that's the video I'm coming out with. This ain't Puffy. Puffy's on the other side of this shit. This dude, I don't think he's more corrupt than any of these people. This shit that I read, yeah, it seemed like it's some shit in there. This all lightweight shit. So through the years, you got $100,000 through the years, and you're the mayor of New York City. That's it, $100,000. You could be getting bribes, millions of dollars. You could be doing all kinds of shit. But they're saying he got the $100,000 before he even ran for mayor. It had nothing to do with that. Then they're saying that the other donations he got was to make himself eligible for these political donations, right? Petty shit. Petty shit. They taking him down. Nigga, what you know about Kathy? Everybody underneath you was doing illegal shit. You can't really do nothing to anybody underneath you, right? They didn't give him RICO. I don't know until we see the actual indictment. I didn't see anything, I didn't heard nothing about RICO, right? But I'm pretty sure he knows some shit about. I don't think you're not gonna be in politics on your own island doing illegal shit, and everybody else just living good, living clean, living righteous, and you just over there doing illegal shit. I don't think it's like that. You know some stuff about these other people, nigga. Speak. Yeah, that's what I'm doing from 300. Yup. So anyway, you said, what's your favorite American drill artist? Seems like a foreigner. I don't know how we got on that. Chicago started drill. It got a huge help from UK. UK have their own drill shit too, though. But Chicago started drill. It got popular in the UK. UK does have a the UK does have a hand in the creation of drill music because Chicago was using UK beats with it. And then it moved to New York. 22 G's. It's a lot of drill artists. The one that really made it big, Bobby Shmurda wasn't really drill. He was kind of pre-drill, but he wasn't really drill. He was just with the drill gangs before it got popular. But Pop Smoke was probably the best New York City drill artist. Same thing. He was getting UK beats. He was singing over. Look, I hear Pop Smoke more overseas than I hear Eminem. I hear Pop Smoke more overseas than I hear Eminem. I'm glad y'all laughing at that because look, I thought I was weird for making it. But you know, I'm entertainer. I'm a writer, very creative. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it and see where it take me. I'm having a hard time editing, but it should be done in the next day. If I have to put up a video every 4 or 5 days, or I lose the algorithm. So if you don't happen to see the Puffy video, whatever video I put up is just me trying to keep the algorithm. The Puffy joint coming after that, but I feel like the next 24 hours I should have it finished, man. It was going weird all kind of ways, but I think it made sense. It made me laugh too. It's real and it's funny. But yeah, he like the Xerxes, the little fact. I almost said some shit. He like the little, y'all know, the little nigga from 300. I ain't get the word fully out. You said I try not to look at it as corruption. Is more like oath violations as a public. Yo, like I'm just gonna say it, man. Nothing that I read was some real serious stuff. It's petty stuff. But look, of course, Eric Adams, we done got bigger over here, but not big enough to where Eric Adams will see this. But you never know. Eric Adams, man, run your mouth, man. Run your mouth. Tell what you know. Your political career is finished. So unless you just want to go to jail and rot, tell what you know, man. Tell you're done. You're Emma talked about Kwame Kilpatrick. In that sense, yeah, you Kwame Kilpatrick. You ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. It's about to be like a typhoon over here, man. Definitely a typhoon. I don't know if I can show you. It's probably gonna cut off. Yeah, but I stay right near the water. That's the ocean right over there. My lease is up in a month, and I'll be looking to come back to New York City, man. But I don't know. I might go to my mom's crib for a month and get the hell out of America again. It looks dangerous over there, man. But I know as a person that lived in New York, I used to always tell myself, man, watching this shit from the news looks more dangerous than actually living in this city. It is. That's the truth. So, yup, that Nino too. If I'm going down, I'm going down. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Because it looks like they playing unfair with him. So one thing that I learned, one of my biggest mistakes in Los Angeles was, I ain't gonna say it was a mistake. That's a bad way of putting it. It was a mistake. But I got so, early 20s, I got so upset with some of the stuff that I was seeing in Hollywood that I ran to the church, right? And I was trying to play the Hollywood game while also trying to hold on to my Christian values. And it was fucking me up. And what I mean by it is I was working with Hollywood people in a Christian way. What a fucking idiot. What an idiot. That was me. 22, 23, that was me. I could do this dude dirty, but a Christian ain't gonna do this dude dirty. But I tell you what, when I fell out with the church at 24, 25, I went evil. That's when I started running with the 60s, all that. I went evil. But before that, yeah, I was stupid. I was like I can't tell you how dumb I was. I was working with demons trying to use Christian values. And the demons was like, a word? Give me that. Let me take that from you. Yeah, I was great, man. I was great. Oh man, I was losing out on ideas. People were stealing from me, all kinds of shit, man. And yeah, I never got to be as evil as them, but it was a period that I snapped. I just snapped. I was like, nah, man, I see what it is. Evil get ahead further on here. Okay, let me take that from you, nigga. Let me take that from you. Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, man, let me go ahead and get back to work. I'm gonna try to do some more live streams. Add my second page, man. Let me find this shit. I'm gonna keep telling y'all this, man, because it's like one day I'm just not gonna live stream on here no more. And I'm like, why you stop live streaming on here? Because I told you for 6 months, I'm trying to go to my second page and live stream. I'm only like 200 subs away from being monetized over there. Where the fuck is this comment at? You not going to work? Huh? You not going to work? You not going to work? Okay. All right. Just asking. I don't want you blaming me. Hold on. I can't find. Here we go. God, I got to change this up, man. They got to post this more. Streamlabs got to post this more. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Anyways, let me get back to finishing up this weird ass P. Diddy video. And I got Thai class. They about to cancel my Thai class, man. It's time for me to get the fuck up on out of Thailand, y'all. Damn, I'm trying to go back to New York. They fucking New York City up. They fucking New York City. Who's about to be the mayor? Who's about to be the mayor? Damn, man. Anyways, oh man, you messed me up, Emma. I had the comment I wanted up there. Then I seen yours, and I highlighted your comment, and I lost the comment from my second channel. Let me go back and find it again. What else? Anything else I can talk about before I get out of here? I think I caught up to y'all with everything else that happened. What else happened? Shannon Sharp. I don't do the little gossip shit. If it ain't political, if it ain't nothing I can help y'all. But I know Shannon Sharp, he don't like black women, man. He don't give a fuck about talking about it either. What else? I think that's just about it. That's all I really wanted to talk about, really, to be honest with you. I think that was just about it. What else happened that I ain't talked about yet? Click on all the comments. I would, but I gotta leave this up. There you go. Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you, Malcolm. I think that's just about it. Kamala Harris. I think Trump about to fumble this bag. I think Trump about to fumble this bag. I don't know why he don't know how to. Oh, that is right. No, I'm making that video. Y'all said Suge Knight was talking about TD Jakes. Yeah, yeah, TD Jakes. I don't be telling y'all my business with TD Jakes because I'm realizing that them folks is using me to send a message. I just came off of I got kicked out of the algorithm for 3 weeks. We back in the algorithm now. I got kicked out of the algorithm for 3 weeks. They struck 4 of my videos. They were trying to take my whole page down. I had to talk to YouTube. YouTube bargained with me and didn't give me 3 strikes, right? Let the 10 days pass, and took the strikes off and everything. But they got some type of beef with me, and I'm all for it. They don't know me. They don't know how I move. I ain't one of them niggas where you do that and I go away and I don't fuck with y'all no more. No, you done made yourself a lifelong enemy. And now I know that y'all doing illegal stuff over there because they're literally breaking the law against me, folks. I don't have no respect for TD Jakes or any of them people over there. I will talk the worst about TD Jakes and not worry. You're not supposed to talk about God's messenger. That is not God's messenger. They are dealing with me and I'm dealing with them legally. They dealing with me illegal. And that goes back to what I was telling y'all. A lot of times, I hate to say this, even for people that look like you got to play their game. You got to play their game. Look at what I'm going through with TD Jakes. This dude is breaking the law to try to strike my page and try to take my page away. He ain't doing it rightfully. He struck one of my videos on the sense that I mentioned his name and he has copyright ownership of his name. That's a civil case. That's not copyright. That's illegal. It's illegal. That man, them people working there, there's no God involved in nothing that they got going on over there. But yeah, I have to look up this stuff about TD Jakes. I tell you what, depending on what Suge Knight is saying about TD Jakes, y'all gonna see the TD Jakes video before the P Diddy and Xerxes video. Y'all might see it back to back because I want to finish. I want to get this P Diddy video out of there. But the TD Jakes shit, yeah, man, I ain't got no respect for them folks no more. Yeah, I don't care what my mom got to say about that. My mom relationship with TD Jakes, that's her relationship with TD Jakes. You funny though, Malcolm. You remember something I said? Yeah. My mom relationship, I done already told my mom. I done already told her. Well, what's happening with you and TD Jakes? He's striking your son page illegally though. She don't like hearing it and all that, but it is what it is. I ain't making him doing that shit illegal. If this was all legal stuff, look, if what he did was fair, this dude's supposed to be a man of God. I even told y'all, they kind of did TD Jakes dirty. They did. They said all that stuff about him. We ain't seen no evidence. And I'm talking about that Tough TV News. Yes, I'm going to mention his name because that's where I got this information from. It's from his page. We ain't seen nothing about him yet, right? He said the next month or so, it's been 10 months, we ain't seen nothing, right? If they would have called me or even emailed me and was like, look, brother, we don't want to do this to your page. Can you do us a favor? Nobody done came out with no evidence. Could you take this video down? I might have not took all my TD Jakes videos down. It's 2 of them that got over 200,000 views. I would have kept them up. All the other ones that they tried to strike, I probably would have took them down. But what they did now is they made themselves a lifelong enemy. Somebody say, want your page swallowed. They done made a lifelong enemy now, right? If I hear anything about TD Jakes, I'm because I know y'all cats is watching. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna record the video. I'm gonna copyright it the moment I record it, and I'm gonna make sure it ain't got nothing that belongs to y'all in it. So when you try to strike me again, I'm gonna really have something illegal on y'all because I'm gonna beat you all the way to it, right? So yeah, I thank you for reminding me about that. Let me go look up what what Suge Knight had to say about TD Jakes, because I know Emma sent me something. Because that might become before the Puffy video. That shit is crazy, man. Anyway, I think we done talked about everything. We can mention this. I guess in passing, we can mention this. Since I got y'all here now. What the fuck is up with D.L. Hughley and these liberals? Janet Jackson came out and said that she don't think that Kamala Harris is black. This man just went in on her. And he went in on her family. That's what I don't like. Look, man, I'm a ferocious comic myself. I like the roasting, but I don't go straight for somebody's family. You talk about MJ kids and all that. I get it with her nose. She got a white nose and all that. Listen, folks, Janet Jackson is more black than Kamala Harris ever was. Ever was. This whole thing about her being black, I'm tired of even hearing about it myself, to be honest with you, because the only reason why it's a topic is because the bitch ain't got nothing else to run on. She ain't got no ideas. She don't have anything else to run on. Nothing. Instagram banned me and put me on everybody else's feed. Yeah, they did the same thing to me. I don't care about Instagram, no. But yeah, I guess they gave him a show, folks. He had his own show on CNN. He fumbled that bag. How did he fumble the bag? Because he didn't know anything more than 8th grade English, right? Me, I have a problem. I have done so much code switching. Some of y'all may notice it. I go back and forth between code switching in a sentence. I talk some nigga shit one half of the sentence and go corporate on you in the second half. That's from years of code switching, right? He don't know how to talk corporate at all. He don't have anything past 8th grade speech, right? So he was having big time guests on there. I remember grimacing at watching his show because I was happy for him. And he couldn't match their speech. He couldn't match their grammar. He couldn't match their etiquette. So he took the show away from him. He's trying to, oh my God. That's the comment of the day right there. That's the comment of the day.
Nasty.
That's the comment of the day right there. Right. End of the discussion. He did something we don't agree with him. He's a tether. That's it. He's a tether. End of discussion. He's fleeing. Right. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. He's a tether. That's it. I'm done with y'all, man. I gotta get back to work. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I'm ending this on that one. I can't outdo that joke. It's a callback off of mine, but it's funny. That's it. It's nothing. He's a tether. He cut me off. He's a tether. That's just the end of it. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm out of here, man. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. We don't like what he's saying. He a tether. That's it. He a tether. Oh man, I might do a live stream tomorrow, man. Oh shit. This is the type of shit I like getting out of this shit. Oh man. I'm sitting there explaining shit. You right, ain't nothing to explain. He a tether. That's it. He a tether. That's the end of the conversation. He disagree with the nigga, don't like him, he a tether. Oh shit. Oh man, that was a good laugh. I needed that one. Why the fuck explaining all this shit about each other. Ain't nothing else to explain. Oh man, I got my nose running, man. Oh shit. Oh, I got my nose running. Oh fuck. I got bronchitis again. Get the fuck up on out of here. Anyway, shit. Oh fuck. That was a good one. Thank you for that one, Malcolm. That was a good one. It's a tether, man. Anyway, I see y'all here tomorrow, man. That was a good one. Y'all know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved. You tethers.
What's up with y'all? Moxy approved, tune in and get what I got. You hearing me right off the block. Timberland boots with the socks, right off the stage. Laugh it up, I got the Mox, keeping it real on my pop. Gotta subscribe, like it, believe it, it's hot. Moxy the mob with it, I'm going live, let them vibe with it. Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? Grew up with y'all, guess I'm like stuck with y'all. Yeah, what's up with y'all? We up, no fall. Stay away to heaven, no calls. Hard on these trolls like Pash. Moxy the mob. I got the best subscribers, you witness. Moxy the mob. They showing up for the mob about our business. Moxy the mob. Yeah, I got the best subscribers in the business. Moxy the mob. They showing up the mob about our business.
Moxy Approved. Moxy Approved. Moxy Approved. Moxy Approved.
What's up with y'all?